You stay on my mind.
That's it. Oh yes. So I just went away to Dubai.
Yeah. Was that a holiday or was it just like...
It was a holiday. It was a holiday. Right in the middle of when the craziness was going on with Disciples. I just thought, hang on a second, let me just... I need a second just to evaluate, like, just to get away for a minute. And I'm not really one to take breaks like that, but when I was out there, I was like, thank God for this break. It allows you to like reevaluate and just have a look at all like the little ups and downs that you've had over the last however long.
Yeah.
It's insane. One thing dawned on me that it made me feel like, it made me ask myself the question, like, what kind of producer am I? What kind of musician am I? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind?
Yeah.
And it's a big question because it's like we're living in a society where it's forever changing, right?
Right.
So there's so much going on culturally and it happens very, very fast.
Yeah, fast food, mate. It's crazy.
It's a fast food culture and it's like, I get why it's happening because everything is at our disposal, real quick, real easy, and it's just disposable. Like you can work on a piece of art for the best part of 6 months, which is what most musicians do. From the time it was born to the time it comes out, on average it's about, okay, say 3 or 4 months, right? For someone to listen to it once, 3 minutes and discard it, just be done with it, waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
And it's like, mentally I can't keep up with the way that's going. You know, that's why I respect artists that have this campaign driven side to them where it's like, okay, let me build a whole body of work. Because I don't just want to give you singles until I die, I want to give you a whole body of work.
Right.
Single 1, single 2, single 3, then album.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So you get to know who the I am.
Yeah.
Against other artists and producers who kind of like do a single every 2 months. And I'm not saying that either one is right or wrong, I just need to understand which one I am. Do you know what I mean? I need to know and be sure about which one I am because it's so easy to get caught up in the rat race of trying to be current, trying to be culturally relevant.
Yeah.
And that is, if you're not that way inclined, that's why I respect your craft so much because you keep up to date with all the new stuff, all the new sounds, all the new gear, knowing how to make the bass move, knowing what plugins to use. Me, I only started using Logic 10 because I had to. because the updates won't allow me to use Logic 9 anymore. So it's like, but I've respected your craft because you keep up to date with like knowing what the hell is going on. As well as being the kind of producer that can produce music that will last a lifetime. But I need to when I was away in Dubai, it gave me a chance to just stop and think about what I want Disciples to be, what the guys want Disciples to be, and also this other project that I'm working on. What, to me, does it sound like, right? What music am I trying to make, and where is it supposed to live? And I came up with the conclusion that it's not necessarily culturally connected. What it is it lives on a different playing field, which has its own timescale. Right. So I can't be running the same race that all the others are running where they're trying to hit that #1 spot every week. There's only 52 weeks in a year and there's 52 spaces to have a #1, possible #1, right? Why would I try and be involved in that from the get-go? Just make the music you make and don't fall prey to being... That's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. If you are not that kind of producer, there are some producers that are very good, inclined that way, they can jump on the cultural hype and kill it. Yeah. Hats off, respect. Same respect as if you can't do that, but you were an anthemic producer. Yeah. I've just noticed which one I am. And it's the one that takes a year to do one song. It's the one that doesn't mind saying, no, let's rewrite that lyric. Yeah. No, let's find a new kick drum. I don't care if it takes all day to find the right sonics for the kick drum to hit that bass. If it works, we're gonna spend a day finding that kick drum, and it's just brought me a lot more satisfaction with music. Because honestly, before I went away, I was like, I love what I'm making, but I hate the business aspect of it. I hate running this race, trying to get, okay, you put your single out, when's the next single? Singles dropping? When's the next one? No, I believe...
It's always chasing,
it's always chasing. And like I said before, some people are great at that.
Yeah.
They're heavy hitters in that way. I need to take my time. I need to let life experiences be absorbed in my music.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I create bull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
What kind of producer do you think you are?
I think like, yeah, I'm in between two spaces at the moment. I feel like there's some times where I'm like, I want to just kind of chase it in a way where like I want to be, you know, I want to try and get on that new music Friday. I want to do this and do that, but then I'm just like, you know what, fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's better if I just spend time and I do shit, and who knows where it will take me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it will take you to some sessions where I couldn't get before, now I can, and it's just crazy.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so it's not about like chasing one thing, do you know what I mean? It's crazy, yeah.
It's almost like, I've said this before as well, it's like you have to do everything in order to know what you are and what you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in some instances, like, yeah, with your production, by the way, just kind of, the Babs, the guy who, people think I produced it, I keep telling people, produced the title sequence to the vlog. That beat that you hear at the beginning, that's his beat right there.
Oh man.
He's insane with it. I mean insane with it. But yeah, it's like it was an enlightening experience being away, because when you're away you have to stop. I even bought my mini keyboards to produce on it, and my wife said leave that in the bag, like don't take that out. And I'm glad she said that, because now I had to stop and just sit there on the beach and just be like, okay, now I can take it all in.
Yeah.
And when I did that, I understood where I was making mistakes. I was like, I was slightly trying to run that race of, you release a single, time's ticking, you gotta release another one. Like, that messed with the way I produced music. So now coming back, I know exactly what kind of producer I am, what kind of artist I am.
Yeah.
And it's the one that takes its time. It's frustrating because you're seeing like all your peers, and we've got so many friends in music, they're doing so many great things. But that can't stop you from your path and how.
No, of course.
And it often does though. Like, we're living in a Western world where Instagram's our best friend.
It's literally, we wake up to it.
We wake up to our boys like having plaques on the walls, doing all this, doing all that, and it's just like the moment I start chasing that is the moment I fall down.
True. It's that real.
That's it.